Alright, so welcome back to the channel. Shout out to the person who sent me this video, you feel me? This is called the Wife Zone Chart official. I actually didn't even watch it. I think I watched like the first 20 seconds of it and then stopped. Because I was like, I'm gonna react to it on the channel, you feel me? It's called the Wife Zone Chart. Find a girlfriend or pick the perfect wife, the Wife Zone Chart. And it's on LOL seriously with a question marks channel. Sorry, I'm started zoning out right there. It got 23.6K subscribers and 249K likes, 10 million views. Came out August 2nd, 2014. Let's get into it. I'm gonna tell you if it's, feel me, if he's talking facts.
Not crazy matrix. It's everything a young man needs to know about women. I've developed this on my own over 46 years of living on the earth. So this is how it works.
Years.
You have your crazy axis
Crazy.
and your hot axis.
And the hot. All right.
Hot is, as usual, measured from 0 to 10. We're all familiar with that.
All right.
Crazy is measured from 4 to 10 because, of course, there's no such thing as a woman who's not at least a 4 crazy. So you got 4 to 10.
It sounds
This is your
accurate.
hot crazy line right here. Very important that you keep in mind where the hot crazy line is. As a rule, this is your no-go zone. We do not hang around and date and marry women who are not, at least in our mind, a 5. So this is your no-go zone. You don't go here. You just rule this out. Life is better this way. That's the way it is. All right?
No, honestly, facts. No go zone, no go zone. At least 5 and up. Come on, son.
Above a 5 and
Especially if you under a 5 and you a 10 and crazy. Come on now, son.
to about an 8, and below the crazy line, this is your fun zone. You can hang out here and meet these girls and spend time with them. That's your fun zone, but keep in mind when you're in the fun zone, you want to move out of the fun zone to a more permanent location. Okay? So that's the fun zone above a 5, hot, below an 8, hot, and below the crazy line. This means these are most of the time not crazy. Okay? Above the danger zone, above the crazy line, we have the danger zone. This is your redheads, your strippers, anyone named Tiffany. This is hairdressers.
Anyone named Tiffany. Oh, nah.
This is where your car gets keyed. You get a bunny in the pot. Your tires get slashed, and you wind up in jail.
Sounds about right.
Now that we have some of the chart filled in, we got a couple more pieces to put in. But at this point, understand something. This is not a static environment. This is a situation where you have got to use this matrix over time to develop some reliable data. It's like a dope chart, okay? Because at any moment in time, any woman that you have previously located on this chart can vanish from that location and appear anywhere else on the chart. So what you have to do is over time collect some data. And once you have a cluster of data points, you can begin to consider that reliable. Now, moving on, you have this zone here. This is below the crazy line, above an 8 hot, but still, about a 7 crazy. This is your date zone.
No.
You can stay in the date zone indefinitely. These are women that you introduce to your friends and your family. They're good looking and they're reasonably not crazy most of the time. Okay, so you can stay here indefinitely. Now, above an 8 hot and between about a 7 and a 5 crazy, this is your wife zone. Okay? When you meet this girl, you should consider a long-term relationship. This zone is not scaled to size. This is a representation and not an actual. This is not a pie chart showing you how many of these people are out there. This is simply a representation of what you're after. You want to be 5 to 7 crazy, above an 8 hot.
The wife zone.
That's your wife zone. Okay? Now,
Sounds about
below
right.
a 5 crazy and above an 8 hot, this is your unicorn zone. These things don't exist.
Unicorn. Unicorn. Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah, that spot definitely don't exist. Above crazy and under a 5. And I mean, 10, above a 10 hot or above a 8 hot and like barely crazy or not crazy. It's not possible.
If you find a unicorn, please capture it safely, keep it alive. We'd like to study it and maybe look at how to replicate that. Okay? So I was explaining this to a guy one time, and he said, wait a minute. I met this girl, and she's like smoking hot. She's like at least a 9, and she's chill. She's totally cool. She's like not even a 3 crazy.
You don't know her. You don't know her. You don't really know her. That's the case.
I said, you're telling me you've met a girl, she's a 9 hot, and she's like a 2 or a 3 crazy.
Unicorn.
He said, yeah,
Doesn't
man, I like
exist.
her a lot. I said, you should be careful. That's a dude. You're talking to a tranny. So you got to be careful, because down here below a 4 crazy and above an 8 hot, you're probably talking to a dude. That is the universal.
Hey man, hey man. Hey man, he not wrong. He pretty on point with this. I'm not gonna hold you. There's no sound too wrong to me. This shit funny as fuck though, but it don't sound wrong at all. I agree for the most part. Like, I mean, um, the hotter she get, sometimes the crazier she get. It's not always the case. Like I say, like he said, you could find some in the wife zone or even in the date zone where they're not too crazy, but they still look mad good. But most of the times, the better they look, the crazier they get. Or like you might not even think they're crazy at first, but then they start showing you that they actually a little crazy. And yeah, everyone got problems. You feel me? You just gotta see who you could really vibe with and who you can't. Find your right person. That's what life is about. Find your right person. You know, everyone's different. There's someone for most people. I'm not gonna say everyone, but